You are welcome to this channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe. In the news, Rivers 2025 budget plans for Fubara'S return. Ibas, the erstwhile sole administrator of Rivers State Vice Admiral Ibok Ete Ibas retired, has said the proposed 1.48 trillion naira 2025 budget anticipates the return of suspended Governor Siminaye Fubara and other affected political stakeholders. Ibas made this known in Abuja on Wednesday while defending the budget before the House of Representatives Ad hoc Committee on Rivers State Oversight. According to him, the proposed budget aligns with the strategic objective of the Rivers State Development Plan 2017 to 2027. He also noted that the proposal presents a strategic and integrated framework designed to raise revenues and accelerate infrastructure development, enhance human capital, and promote inclusive growth, economic growth across all sectors. He said, in anticipation of the eventual return to constitutional order, the draft budget prudently retains provisions for the offices and functions of suspended political actors, some of whom have already drawn unallocated resources in the first quarter and are expected to resume their duties at the expiration of the emergency period. He, however, accused some suspected Rivers State officials of failure to provide the administration with useful information required to prepare the budget proposal. Ibas added, regrettably, some state officials withheld critical information required to ensure a more complete capture of those expenditures at the time of submission of the budget estimates. However, recognizing the exigencies under the state of emergency and the need to ensure fiscal credibility, the budget framework integrates expenditure information made available before the submission of the budget proposal to ratify the first quarter expenditures in a lawful and transparent structure. This ensures alignment with statutory appropriation protocols while safeguarding the integrity of public finance management. The budget, totaling 1.48 trillion naira in expenditure with a projected 1.4 trillion naira in revenue, was transmitted to the National Assembly following presidential approval after the Supreme Court ruled on the legality of the Rivers State 2025 operation process. In his opening remarks, Ibas thanked the committee for its dedication. We in Rivers State are most grateful for your commitment. Despite your tight schedules, you have shown unwavering resolve to fulfill your constitutional duties, he said. Ibas highlighted several major allocations, including 324.50 billion naira for infrastructure and transportation projects, 55 billion naira to relocate and expand Rivers State University Teaching Hospital, 50 billion naira for zonal hospital upgrades, 38.85 billion naira for shoreline protection and erosion control, 30 billion naira for zonal secondary schools, and 5.75 billion naira for primary school rehabilitation. Others are 2.5 billion naira for women's economic empowerment and 3 billion naira for youth resource centers, 20 billion naira to recapitalize Rivers State Microfinance Bank for medium and small scale enterprise support, and 117 billion naira in pension, gratuities, and employee benefits. Responding, the chairman of the House of Representative Committee on Rivers State Oversight, Professor Julius Ihonvere, he commended Ibas for the detailed presentation and affirmed the committee's readiness to partner with the administrator in restoring peace and development in Rivers State. He also pledged the committee's readiness to scrutinize the budget estimate in the interest of the oil-rich state and its people. Ihonvere said, I want to especially thank you and let you know that this committee is committed to working with you to restore stability, peace, growth, and development in Rivers State. Rivers has always been a shining example of what is possible with good leadership, and that is why this commitment is here. We will scrutinize the budget. We will invite you to send your relevant officials for a proper defense of the budget, in as much as we are committed to joining hands with you to get Rivers State back on track. We are not going to cut corners. Ihonvere, who doubles as the House Majority Leader, also highlighted key social welfare components in the budget, such as women's empowerment and pensions for retirees, describing them as necessary and people-centered interventions. These are areas that touch people's lives, and we know the plight of their families. And we know the plight of their families. We appreciate you for making this bold commitment, he added. Thousands of companies are sacking their workers due to AI, artificial intelligence. No industry is spared. Business owners are in panic mode due to its rapid change. The solution is to earn in US dollars up to $55,000 while living in Nigeria or diaspora. Well, those are the budget presentation of Rivers State by the sole administrator, retired Air Admiral Ibas and Ibas Ete. He has already done well by presenting the budget and making arrangement for the return of the democratic institutions. I think this man needs to be applauded, knowing fully well that he has 6 months, and I think he's working towards that 6 months in office. But then, while we are praising the man, we need to also pinpoint some things, because those who are in the civil service, it's a some just allow sentiments to, blindfolded them. The man had to tell the House committee that some government officials refuse to give them necessary information. Who do you think will lose? Do they think they are trying to show solidarity to Fubara by not divulging the right information? It's a mistake on their part, because government is continual. Show you a scenario. What if Fubara ends his tenure and then he goes? Are they still going to remain loyal to him? Or God forbid, maybe he dies and then another person has to take the office. What does that mean? That people are holding information that will assist them? Because it's very, very important for us to pinpoint that those civil servants who did that are doing illegality, and I think they've not done well. Back to the sole administrator. For him to have it at the back of his mind that he's going to be there for a very short period of time, I think is commendable. And then he could capture the fact that all those democratic institutions, office holders that were suspended, we still need to come back, and then they will need appropriation. Is it that when they return now, they will now start doing an appropriation again to go to the house again and start all over again? But in this situation, this man has already softened the ground for them. As soon as they just come in, let them just continue to start spending and continue to focus on giving the dividends of democracy to the people of the state. But it's a pity that some will continue to play politics with the lies and visions of Rivers State. It's not good, but we want to say kudos to this Mr. Administrator. He has done well, and he has been promised the support of the House. God bless you, sir. Don't forget to like, to share, and also to subscribe to our channel. Thank